Hi guys, welcome to Elro Crypto. Today we're going to discuss a little about this Chinese coin that's being announced that's being backed by gold and what impact it's going to have on the financial markets. Well, basically we start off by we don't know much about this coin other than that China's government is going to be controlling it and it's going to be backed by gold. If they actually follow through with this announcement, it's going to have serious implications on the world markets. Now, that being said, you need to analyze the information that is coming from the Chinese government, and according to different sources, this should be taken with a grain of salt. China is not always forthcoming with their economy and their statistics, and they're not always to be trusted. Therefore, announcing such a big thing that would basically shift the way we use money in the world should be taken at, what it is, because right now they've just announced it. They haven't showed us the gold it's going to be backed with, and they've not even specified what kind of blockchain it's going to use, what kind of encryption it's going to use. We don't know anything basically more than China is threatening with this. So it should be taken at face value, and we should wait for more announcements before we start reacting to it. I mean, Facebook came out and said we're going to launch a cryptocurrency, and China panicked basically, knowing that if Facebook was to go forward with this and this was to be accepted by the Western government, then that would change the way we would use money. Obviously, China wants to get ahead of that development and make sure that if we start using internet money that is not controlled by anyone, it should be their money and it should be controlled by them. Therefore, it goes against the idea of a decentralized system. Now, if we go back to the fact that it's backed by gold, that is also very significant because, all governments claim that their currency is backed by gold, but how many of you have actually gone to the bank and gotten gold for your actual money? How do you know that your money is backed by the gold it's supposed to be backed by? That's the basic trust falling of this, and I believe that if China comes out with a coin that's actually backed by gold, it's going to cause serious problems for the world's central banks because there will be way more steps behind China and they're not going to be able to catch up as easily. I mean, it's just going to be no way if they actually follow through with it. Now, we'll see what happens. Do your research, follow through. I got a few recommendations. I would definitely ask you to check out Max Keiser's latest interview. You'll have a link in the description below, where he goes on to talk about this coin and the speculation and where he thinks that Bitcoin is going. And it's really very interesting of how you talk about this and how you see gold and what its value is, and Bitcoin and what its value is going to be against euro or US dollars or whatever. And as he says in the interview, basically it doesn't matter, because if the dollar becomes irrelevant, it doesn't matter if Bitcoin against the dollar is at $15 million if the dollar is irrelevant. If you can't use your dollars anymore on the financial markets to buy oil or gold and China's controlling that, what difference would it make? Now, let's see what happens. Basically, let's keep our eyes open. Let's look for the interviews. Let's look for the announcements. And I'll make sure that if I hear something, you'll be the first one to know about this coin. It's a very interesting development in the world, and we're all looking forward to see how the governments of the rest of the world will react to this. Stay tuned, more videos to come. Until next time, take care.